What's going on, gang? Gotta make sure you can see my feet here. Oh, I'm gonna come change the screen just a second. So, I'm gonna shoot a video for something to try out this weekend or the next time you have 10 minutes and you wanna get your brain and your body moving here a little bit. It's a coordination challenge, and the idea here is you could use this as, like I said, a 10-minute break from just about anything. You need no equipment, just maybe a little bit of space so you don't smack into anything. And if you're going to do it, give it the full 10 minutes, even if you only do the very, very basic version of it. 10 minutes will be a challenge in its own right, both from like a focus and just like being able to move your body this way for 10 minutes. But give it a shot. Here's how it starts. We're going to do some arm swinging. So we've done stuff like this for warm-up drills, but what I'm looking for here is very simple. My arms are just relaxed and empty, you could think of them, where the only reason they're swinging is because my lower body is kind of dipping and generating a twist through my torso so that my arms kind of go for the swing. Everyone in here is familiar with this, whether or not you can picture it right now or not. When you run, when you walk, this is exactly what's happening. We have kind of like a cross-body symmetry going on here where as you turn one way, the arm kind of goes back and forward, and it just keeps you coordinated and balanced as you do things like run and walk. It's when we pull it out of that context that it starts to get a little bit challenging. So, in the beginning, this is worth some time. So I give it a few minutes, even if you have the coordination down, really work on how empty, how relaxed can I keep my hands, my arms, my shoulders, and wherever you start, don't move on until you have some noticeable shift or some like release that you have, that you feel. So this is where we start. Helps to video. You can kind of see, are my arms actually swinging forward and back? Am I rocking side to side, or am I really getting a good twist? I can already see myself in the video kind of like deviating off that, but it's a very subtle thing, and if nothing else, it's a nice way to relieve some stress through the upper body, just because you're forced to kind of let some of that melt away. So I know I'm running on with the conversation, but I want you to use this time, like I said, to get a feel for it. Okay, so the next piece is we're going to take that basic idea of the arm swing, and we're going to include a circle. And not just any circle, a circle in both directions. So this is where the coordination starts to get real fun. We're swinging the arms, and when you're ready to do it, the idea here is that you let both arms go for a full loop. Try it the other way when you get there. And once they've made the loop, you just go right back into the swing. If it feels good, you can start to get multiple in a row where they kind of work back and forth into each other. But again, kind of like when you're learning how to do a double under, you just go as many of these kind of easier, kind of basic swings until you're ready to try and make it happen. So, again, 10 minutes kind of exploring. If it's a little bit easy for you, I'm going to give you one more piece to kind of try and to master it. It's just like one random skill among many that you can do kind of with some arm swings here. Like I said, maybe we'll even dive into something a little more complex. But arm swing, full rotation. At any time, you should be able to go back to the swing or even go for a rotation. Fun little idea here if you're working with a partner or somebody at the park or at home. Have them tell you when to make it happen. So basically, you're just in this general state you're swinging until they say overhead, and just see if you can kind of do it on demand. Last piece here is we're going to add a little shoulder touch. So if you can make the swing happen forward and back, if you can get the circles, what I want you to do is we're going to touch your shoulder after a successful circle. So I swing, overhead, touch the shoulders, put them back out, and go back into the swing. Overhead, touch the shoulders. So what this will look like in practice is you kind of use the momentum to go over the top, touch, right back into it. Over the top, touch, right back into it. And maybe you start to do them back to back. try and find the rhythm so that as you get the knee bend that generates the pop, or the kind of twist here, that's right when, whoop, touch the shoulders. Well, and ideally, as you start to get a feel for the dynamic here, it's something that you can maintain for quite a while because it's not something that's intense. You're relaxing. You're allowing the momentum, the kind of free energy to guide this. And we're just playing, just increasing levels of complexity and coordination. So that's it. Like I said, 10 minutes trying to unpack this skill. If nothing else, it gives you 10 minutes to focus on something that's kind of new, and I can't imagine many people are doing this already, so everyone's going to struggle a little bit with it, and that's what it's about. Enjoy not taking yourself too seriously, but take it serious. See you soon.